The rain-soaked streets of the city glistened under the dim glow of flickering streetlights. Marcus Kane and David Reyes moved silently through alleys and abandoned warehouses, their rifles slung but ready, eyes scanning every shadow. The chaos of Greenridge Penitentiary's uprising behind them had been only the beginning. Now, the real war had begun. Marcus's mind was a machine of calculated vengeance. Each step he took, each street corner he passed, was mapped in his memory. Victor Delgado's empire was sprawling, dangerous, and armed to the teeth. But Marcus had trained for this. Body honed to perfection, reflexes sharpened by pain, and a fire in his heart that could not be extinguished. "Intel says Delgado is moving shipments through the docks tonight," David whispered, his eyes narrowing as he scanned the perimeter. "This is our chance to hit him where it hurts." The docks were deserted, save for the occasional patrol and the sound of waves crashing against rusted ships. Marcus's gaze fell on a convoy of black SUVs, heavily guarded. His pulse did not quicken. Adrenaline coursed through him in a controlled rhythm. The butterfly appeared briefly at his shoulder, glowing faintly, a silent nod from Elise. Marcus signaled David, and in a fluid motion, they approached the convoy under the cover of shadows. David suppressed the first guard with a precise shot, the man crumpling silently. Marcus moved like a phantom, disarming and neutralizing the next pair of guards with brutal efficiency. Every motion was lethal, precise, choreographed from years of military training and months of surviving Greenridge. Suddenly, gunfire erupted. Delgado's reinforcements had been alerted. Bullets whizzed past, ricocheting off metal containers and crates. Marcus dove behind cover, returning fire with cold accuracy. David's rifle barked in rhythm, each shot finding its mark. Sparks flew from steel, smoke filled the air, and the smell of gunpowder mixed with rain. Marcus pressed forward, scaling a stack of shipping crates to gain the high ground. From above, he had a clear view of Delgado's convoy. His eyes burned with the memory of Elise, her laughter, her warmth, and the butterfly shimmered again, hovering at the edge of his vision, guiding his hand. With a swift series of maneuvers, Marcus incapacitated the final guards. The convoy lay in ruins, and the leader's SUV engine roared to life. Marcus moved like lightning, diving through the rain, tackling the vehicle's door and confronting the man who had orchestrated his wife's murder. Victor Delgado looked up, shock and fury in his eyes. "Kane, you're alive," he hissed, reaching for a pistol. "I'm not just alive," Marcus growled, tightening his grip on his rifle. "I'm justice." The streets became a blur of gunfire, splintering wood, and shouts. Marcus and David moved as one, a deadly force forged in pain and honed by relentless determination. Each shot, each strike was a message. Delgado's empire would crumble under the weight of Marcus Kane's wrath. By the time the dust settled, Delgado had vanished into the shadows, but Marcus's message was clear. Every shipment, every thug, every corner of the city tied to his wife's death would feel the fire of his vengeance. The butterfly shimmered once more, lingering near his shoulder, before vanishing into the stormy night. Elise's spirit was watching, waiting, knowing the war was far from over, but Marcus Kane was ready. The night air was heavy with rain and smoke, but Marcus's resolve was unshakable. From the ashes of the prison uprising to the heart of Delgado's empire, the storm had only just begun.